Hello everyone, this is Herb from World of Walt coming to you live from the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. It is Saturday morning and I'm here on Main Street, USA, planning to walk down towards Cinderella Castle and the hub area, and then I'm going to walk over and check out the Storybook Circus area. We've got a fast pass for Dumbo, so let's see what's going on at the Magic Kingdom. Again, hi everyone, welcome. This is Herb, and would love to hear where you're from, so that I can give you a hello. I'd like to let folks know that I don't see all the comments that come through, but I do see a lot of them, and I appreciate all of them. So thanks for everyone who makes a comment. Hello, Kylie from rainy Pennsylvania. We have our share of rain here in Central Florida too. Hello, Mike from Detroit, and Joseph from Boston. Thanks for joining me. Ryan says good morning. Hello, nice to see you. And Tina from Clarksville, Tennessee. Hi there. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom live. Hello, Michelle from Louisville, Kentucky. And Mackenzie from Cincinnati, Ohio. Hello. Looks like my internet connection's a little bit on and off today. Hopefully it will hold up well as we head down Main Street, USA. Good morning, Amanda. How are you? Thanks for joining me. And Eddie from Tucson, Arizona. And Michelle from Mobile, Alabama. Hi, Pam. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining me live on Main Street, USA. Headed down towards Cinderella Castle. We'll spend a minute in the hub, and I have a fast pass for Dumbo. It's at 10:15. Not sure what that's going to look like, all the spinning, so hopefully it's not going to get anybody sick. And hopefully the internet will hold up, so we'll give it a try. Hi, Sarah from Cleveland, Ohio. Hope everything went okay with all of the political happenings there this past couple weeks. Hi, Lance from Louisiana. Terry says wishes he was here. And Darla, good morning from Plymouth, Pennsylvania. Tammy says thanks for sharing. Can't wait to be there in 50 days. Sounds like somebody's counting down towards their vacation. I would do the same thing. Leah says looks forward to the broadcasts every Saturday morning. So thanks very much. I'm glad that you enjoy them. I definitely enjoy having you come along. Try to do a broadcast each Saturday morning whenever I can. So thanks for joining me. Matt says, good afternoon from the UK and can't wait to come in November. Thanks for joining me. Diane asks, what am I using to do this? I am using my iPhone and Facebook Live. I also have a fun little toy called a gimbal, which helps to stabilize the image. Kind of looks like a handle that wraps around the phone, and that makes the video a little more stable, not quite so bumpy. Alice says 52 days till she's here. Paul says hello from Nottingham, UK. You're going to be here next week. Hope you have a safe flight. Glad you could be with me today. Headed towards Cinderella Castle here. We'll see what's going on in the hub before we take a right and head over to Storybook Circus. Jackie says, does it feel like a sauna today in Florida? It's definitely warm. It's probably in the lower 90s. I actually didn't check the temperature. I usually do that. But it's hot. The rays of the sun are pretty intense. Brenda says, looks forward to the broadcast too. Thank you very much. Says Magic Kingdom is one of her favorite parks, or maybe favorite. And I see that a good friend Phil has joined. Phil Gramlich from Ear to Their Travel. If you are looking for a travel agent to help you plan your next trip, Phil's the guy. Phil, thanks for being here. Hi, Tammy from West Virginia. Alicia says she wishes she were here. Glad you could be here with me. Jackie said beautiful view. It's a nice day to be in the Magic Kingdom. Hot, humid, sunny, but still good. Beth, good morning. All right, so we're headed over towards Storybook Circus. We're going to see if we can do a broadcast live on Dumbo. Lisa says could watch it all day. It would be kind of fun to do it all day. I just don't think the battery on my phone would hold up, and my feet would probably be tired too. Stacy says looks like 88. Oh, she's in Orlando too, so thanks for checking that out. definitely warm this morning. Brian says, loves Disney World. And Darla says, going to be here in November. Hope you have a good trip. Simon asks, am I on LTE or the Disney World Wi-Fi? So I usually automatically connect to the Disney World Wi-Fi, and I'm, at least in my own head, I hope my phone is smart enough to kind of use the Wi-Fi or the wireless connection. I don't know if that really happens, but in my mind, that's the way it should happen. Christy says, loves the Saturday morning broadcast. Thank you very much. Glad that you could be here. Missy, hello from Louisiana. And good morning to Chrissy from Chicago. John has his Fast Pass ready. Great. Brenda's going to be here in June. Karen, good morning from Nevada. I bet you've got warm weather too. Maybe not quite so humid though. So hi again everyone, this is Herb from World of Walt coming to you live from Magic Kingdom. Taking a little tour of Storybook Circus. We're going to try to check out a Fast Pass for Dumbo. We'll see if that works. Hope so. So I'm glad you could be with me today. Sharon says, only 119 days till she's here. Not that she's counting. Matt's going to be here in December. Sarah says, thanks for sharing. You're welcome. It's my pleasure to do it. Good morning, Ann from Massachusetts. All right, let's take a quick peek at what's going on in the Mad Tea Party before we head over to Dumbo. Scott's going to be here in May of 2017. You have plenty of time to plan your trip. Christina, good morning from Virginia. And Jennifer's going to be here in October. Barbara says, make sure you hydrate. That is true. It's important that you drink plenty of water when you're here. Let's take just a second to watch the Mad Tea Party. Looks like they're loading everyone up in the teacups. Barbara, good morning from New Jersey. Oh, Hilda's going to be celebrating her birthday in September. Early happy birthday to you. Hi, Cindy. Thanks for joining me. Aubrey says hello from Minnesota. Going to be here in just 18 days. All right, looks like we are about to see the Mad Tea Party in action. Hello, Dawn. Good morning. Brenda, don't forget the sunblock. That is especially true for me. I could get a sunburn sitting too close to a fluorescent light bulb. That's what I always say. Hey, Jennifer from South Dakota. Tammy says, thanks for sharing. Makes her morning in Michigan. Oh, that's good. All right, let's watch the tea party. We got some folks having some fun. That's good. Oh, Gerald says has not been to Disney World since Storybook Circus has been added, so glad you'll have a chance to check it out today. Hello, Crystal from Texas. Charlotte says her son's second birthday is coming up. Nancy says thanks for sharing. You are very welcome. And Max from Tennessee, thanks for being with me today. Phil is offering me $25 if I run through the Casey Jr. splash area. Well, Phil, if it weren't my phone, I might just take you up because anytime I could extract $25 from you, I would do it. Patricia says, nice in the UK. Oh, Diane says the teacups make me dizzy. I know what you mean. All right, let's walk over to Storybook Circus. Robin says to skip over to the Carousel of Progress. Actually, I am planning to go over there. I brought my phone today, and I have read that Disney has repainted the exterior of the Carousel of Progress. It's pretty bright and colorful, so I'm going to go check that out. If the battery's holding up and people are interested, I can bring you along. Maybe I can end the broadcast over there. Gerald loves teacups. Heather says, what a great place. I definitely agree with you on that. Ori, a beautiful day in Boston. Glad you're having a good one. Christina is also a Carousel of Progress fan. One of my favorite things, it was always a favorite of mine as a kid. I still like to go on it. It's fun that it's got Walt's fingerprints all over it. I love the technology, even though it's kind of dated. Great attraction. Okay, everybody, welcome to Storybook Circus. I'm going to walk around for just a minute before I head over to Dumbo and see if I can do a broadcast from Dumbo. Kimberly says, so blessed to have an annual pass. It is a great thing to have an annual pass. I love being able to just come over for a few minutes. Well, not a few minutes, a few hours, I should say. That's a lot of fun. Okay, everybody, welcome to Storybook Circus. Let's check what's going on here today. Over to our left is Big Top Souvenirs. Actually, a really nice shop. They've got a ton of different merchandise here, very big. Place to grab something to eat, either inside or outside. Heather says, Carousel of Progress is a favorite. Yep, me too. Annie says, thanks for doing it. She's got a cold and wet day in the UK. Glad you could join me in sunny Florida. Jeffrey says, loves his annual pass. Yep, me too. I'm very blessed to have one. Okay, so here is the Casey Jr. splash and soak area that Phil was talking about. And Phil, again, if it were not for my phone, I would take you up on your offer. But given how much water gets poured on here, $25 would not be enough to replace my phone. But it's a fun thing for little kids. Alyssa says it's amazing. Phil says I should run. I am so tempted, Phil. If I run just on the edge, do I still get the money? That's what I want to know. Because I could probably run on the edge. I could time it to run just sort of around the edge here, and I would be able to make it through, I think. But I don't know, Phil. I think you might give a kind of some sort of rule that I didn't make. So okay, no running through the water today. Need to save the iPhone. Oh, now everyone else is getting into it too. Nicole wants me to run. Yeah, Christina says do it. All right, people. I appreciate the encouragement, but I need to save my phone. All right, let's take a quick look at the Barnstormer, and we are going to head over to Dumbo. And I've got a fast pass. We'll go for a ride. We'll see how the video turns out. Josh says loves the Barnstormer. It's actually a lot of fun. It's definitely not a thrill ride, but it is fun. It's a great introductory coaster. Christy asks about a Ziploc bag. Yeah, maybe that's what I have to do next time is bring a Ziploc bag. So Barnstormer, only a 5-minute wait right now. Not too bad. Christy says coming in October for the Halloween party. Good time to come. Still can be kind of warm, but fun time of the year. I love the fall decorations here. Kathy says, looks hot and not too crowded. Definitely hot. When I came in, there was a long line of cars coming into the parking lot from the outside. There was not too much of a wait, though, at the Ticket and Transportation Center, and not too much of a wait to get in. But just based on how full the parking lot was when I came in, I think it's going to end up being a pretty busy day, which is what I would expect for the middle of summer. A lot of people here on their summer vacation. Victor says 27 more days to go. All right, I'm going to see if we can do Dumbo. Let's give it a shot. I've got my fast pass ready to go. I think it's time. So let's try.
Okay. I think. I don't know.
Vicky's going to be here in 4 weeks from the UK. Hope you have a good trip. Okay, hopefully the connection is back again. Sorry about that, everyone. The internet connection is weak, so I think I'm reconnected now. I've made it through the first FastPass station, so hopefully the connection will be good from here on out. I think that when I go into the circus waiting tent, I don't know, I got a chance that may get disconnected, but then I'll come back out and hopefully I'll be reconnected. So hang in there with me for a few minutes. I will do my best to have a connection. We'll see if we can go on a ride in Dumbo. Jessica says Bailey family is going to be there in September, and I'm glad that I'm back. Okay, fingers crossed that we'll have a good internet connection. Hold on, everybody. Here we go. I'll take a look at the Barnstormer as we go through the queue. All right, I hope that the connection will stay as we walk into the waiting tent here. We'll see what happens. Okay, everybody, sorry about that. The connection's been a little on and off, so fingers crossed that it'll stay connected now that I'm out of the building. Annie asks, when's Disney going to sort this problem out with the Wi-Fi? Yeah, you know it is. I'm sure that a lot of people use the connection here for videos and fast passes and photos and all kinds of things, so I'm always happy when I have a good connection. It's pretty spotty sometimes, so I'm sorry about that. I should probably be up for the next ride on Dumbo. Susan's going to be here in 37 days and Christina in 118. Rosemarie said, just got back, hope you had a good trip. Oh, Jill said, never been on this ride. Well, glad you're going to have a chance to check it out today if the internet connection holds up. It's a bright and sunny day here at the Magic Kingdom. Joyce says, isn't this a Dumbo ride? It is. Dumbo the Flying Elephant. Hello, Julie from London. Oh. Victor says the ride's length is dependent by the crowds. That's interesting. I did not know that. Nicole says, loves the videos. Thank you. Glad that you enjoy them. And Jennifer says, thanks for the broadcast. Always makes your day. Glad that you could be here with me today. Live from the Magic Kingdom. And Francisco is going to be here in 110 days. Kathy asks if I packed my trunk. I like that. Just packed my camera. All right. Good morning, Holly. And hello, Nikki from New Hampshire. Christina says, one of the best rides. It is a fun ride. All right. Fingers crossed, internet connection will hold up. Let's see.
Be sure to watch your kids.
All right, found my elephant right here. See if I can get the seatbelt with one hand. All right, looks like we're in. Seatbelt's on. Internet connection is still up. Let's see how it goes. I really like the water effects here in Dumbo that were put in when they moved things as part of the Fantasyland redo. Victor's going to be here in May. Hope you have a good trip. And hello, Grace and Emma from Ohio. Ron says there's an elephant in the room. Here's looking at you. Wow, people are good on the puns. I love that stuff. All right, I think we're almost ready to go. Jill says it's cute. I assume you're referring to Dumbo and not me. Tracy, hello from New Jersey. Glad you could be here with me. I think we are about ready to take flight. Here we go. Whoa, hold on, everybody. I'm going up. I'm taking a little dive. I saw somebody's comment that this is political season and there should be an Eeyore too. Yeah, my writing of Dumbo is not an endorsement for any particular political candidate. Just wanted to make sure I do mention that.
Okay, everybody, now just hold your horses. I mean elephants.
Attention flyers, please remember to remain seated at all times. Please
All right, we are headed down. Dumbo is coming in for a landing. Oh, sorry for the shaky video there. All right, we made it. Thanks for riding Dumbo with me. Looks like the internet connection mostly held up. That's good.
Now make sure your flight is safe. Be sure to stay seated with your seatbelt fastened.
Timothy Mouse up there, Believe and Soar. All right, let's take a little walk over towards Tomorrowland, see what the newly painted Carousel Progress looks like before we wrap it up for today. So again, thanks for joining me. Herb from World of Walt live on Facebook Live. It is Saturday morning. And thanks, as always, for joining me and for your comments. I don't get to see them all, but I do get to see many of them, and I appreciate all of them, so thank you. Ron says that was great. Oh, it was short, sorry. Yeah, it was pretty quick. Ace says, shout out. Jeanette says, doesn't look too crowded today. Back here it's not too bad, but I think based on what I saw in the parking lot, it's going to be a busy day here in the Magic Kingdom. Nicholas says, just 16 days. I'll stop and take a quick look at the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. There's a train that just went by, so it'll probably be a minute before another one comes by. Amanda says, hello from Indiana. Glad you could join me. All right, let's see if we can catch another Seven Dwarfs Mine Train come by. It's pretty hard still to get Fast Pass for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I've got one coming up in a few weeks. Not sure if I'll be able to do a broadcast or how that will work, but let's give it a shot. So stay tuned. All right, here it comes. Great, looks like people are having fun. William says, loves the mine train. Me too. I think Disney knocked it out of the park when it came to that ride. Did a really nice job. Jason says, Magic Kingdom always favorite. Gonna be here next year. Ashley, only 54 days. And Kathy says, this makes her happy. I'm glad you could join me. Ace says, thanks for sharing. And have a great day. Thank you very much. Glad to do it. All right, we are headed out of Storybook Circus, headed over to Tomorrowland. We'll walk over towards Carousel of Progress, check out the new paint job. Carrie's going to be here in 5 days. Wow, that's coming up fast. I hope you have a great trip. Someone asked, how do I keep the camera from shaking? So I have a little gizmo called a gimbal. It kind of looks like a handle, and it stabilizes the picture on all three axes, so left and right, and back and forth, and up and down. So I think it does a really nice job, actually. So glad that you noticed the stability of the picture. I hope you're enjoying that. Maddie says the videos are the highlight of her weekend. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you could be here with me. Joey's going to be here in September. Jason says Carousel of Progress, one of our all-time favorites. Actually, it's one that I really enjoy too. Nicole says exactly what she needed after a rough week, and thanks for sharing. You are very welcome. I'm happy that I can do it and happy you could join me. Again, coming to you live from the Magic Kingdom. Had a chance to check out Dumbo earlier. Now, walking through Tomorrowland on our way over to the Carousel of Progress. So, not too bad. The Tomorrowland Speedway has a 20-minute standby wait. Not bad at all. You can see the People Mover headed by overhead. Kelly is going to be here in August of 2017. And Julie says, thanks so much. This has cheered her up. That's great. Glad that you could be here with me. Kristen asked, what's the temperature? Someone shared with me earlier today it was about 88. And I think it's going to be climbing up from there. It's going to be a hot day. But it is a beautiful day. It's sunny. A few clouds in the sky. It's just really nice. Kathy says, likes the commentary. Well, thank you very much. You know, I have to kind of practice to read the comments and walk and speak at the same time. It sounds like that should be easy, but for me it's a little bit of a challenge. So thanks for the encouragement. I appreciate that. I like the music in Tomorrowland. Actually, I'm hoping to do a podcast about area music coming up in the next few months. So if you're a Disney fan, you might want to check out the World of Walt podcast. You can find it on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. Julie says, Dole Whip, I like how you think. All right, fun day here in Tomorrowland. Walking past the Merchant of Venus. Michelle's going to be here in just 92 days. And Marion in 110 days. A lot of people have their countdowns going. It's kind of fun to do. Getting ready is part of the fun. Nina has tickets for the Very Merry Christmas Party. I've done that. It's a lot of fun. Anytime you can get all the cookies and hot chocolate you can eat, that's a good time in my book. And actually the crowds are normally pretty low. The weather's normally pretty nice. The parade at the Very Merry Christmas Party is excellent, so it's a fun event. All right, we're headed our way through Tomorrowland. Got to go over and check out the Carousel of Progress. I can see from here that it's definitely got a new paint scheme, a lot of bright colors. We'll take just a couple minutes to check that out. Samantha's going to be here in September. And Shannon asks, have I ever worked at Disney? No, I have never been an employee of the Walt Disney Company. Am not now, never have been. When I was a kid, I worked in an amusement park up north, but that was many, many years ago. Elizabeth is going to be here in 15 days. Just saw a comment from someone who used to work at the lunching pad. That's cool. All right, welcome to the Carousel of Progress. I'm going to go over on the side where there aren't as many people standing so we can see what it looks like. Definitely bright with a lot of lines and shapes in the new paint. Pretty cool. We'll get over to the side here where we can see what it looks like a little bit better. All right, we'll get a nice close-up look here. Oh, sorry for the line there. Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. Interesting paint job. Hopefully I'll be able to stand here and we'll see what it looks like if it turns. Although it'll probably be a few minutes. Chrissy asks, did they do anything on the inside? Not that I'm aware of. I think this was just a new paint scheme on the exterior. Russell asks, what is this ride? The Carousel of Progress is a Disney classic originally conceived by Walt himself for the 1964 World's Fair. Follows the story of an American family up till later on and how their life changes with technology. So it's not a thrill ride. It's one that the whole family can enjoy together. Definitely a lot of fun. If you haven't seen the Carousel of Progress, I highly, highly recommend it. Emily says hello. Ed says almost 510. I assume that's the number of days. Helene says they need to brighten it up. It's easily passed by. You know, that is a good point. I think the Tomorrowland of yesterday was sort of a monochromatic. There's a lot more color in Tomorrowland these days, so sort of fun to see. All right. Carrie Ann's going to be here in just a couple of weeks. Okay, everyone. So I'd like to thank you for joining me. Leanne, good morning. If you enjoyed the broadcast, please like or follow or subscribe, whatever sort of button you get next to it, so that Facebook will notify you of future broadcasts. Don't always get to do broadcasts as often as I want, but most Saturday mornings I do. Sometimes I get a bonus broadcast in at another time or two. So I'm glad you could join me. And yeah, it's been fun checking out the Magic Kingdom. Got to see Dumbo. Oh, I see someone mentioned we had 510 people watching. Well, I just saw the doors close, so I'm going to hold on for a minute. I think the carousel is going to be rotating shortly. So we'll get to see it go by before we wrap it up. Jill says thank you. You are welcome. Jane says thanks. Glad I could do it. Rebecca says thanks for sharing. It's my pleasure to do so. You can hear the people mover going by overhead. Connie says, thanks for putting a little magic in your weekend. Going to be here in 77 days. I hope you have a wonderful trip. Naomi loves the carousel. Me too. Julie says, thanks for watching. Or thanks so much and you're welcome. Thank you for watching. All right, I think the carousel is probably going to be rotating in just a minute. We'll hang on until that happens before we wrap it up. So again, everyone, I appreciate your joining me. Janet says, looks forward to this on Saturdays. I'm glad you do. All right, here we go. We're getting to see the carousel. The building is rotating right now. You can see the new color scheme here, the blues. I think the logos on the door is a pretty nice touch. Robin loves the people mover. Me too. It is a favorite. All right. That is nice. I like the color scheme. I like the new look. Tammy says, loves the new colors. Yeah, me too. I do as well. It's very bright. Diane says, now she wants to go back and ride the carousel. I hope you get to. I hope a lot of you get to check out the Carousel of Progress. It really is a classic Disney attraction. Okay, everyone, again, thanks for joining me live from the Magic Kingdom. I appreciate everyone who comments and likes, all that. I don't get to see all the comments, but I see many of them, and I do appreciate all of them. When you do that, it makes sure that other people can hear about the live broadcast as well, so thanks for doing that. So I'm going to wrap it up for today. Again, please follow or subscribe or like, whatever sort of button Facebook gives you so you can get notifications in the future. Thanks again for joining me. I hope you have a great Saturday and a great upcoming week. And God bless.